Hey everyone, welcome back to The Road Growing Up, a space where we talk about life, growing pains, and the quiet thoughts that sometimes don't have a place to go. If you're feeling lost, stuck, or simply in need of a moment to breathe, this channel is for you. We're here to heal through stories, to think out loud, and to grow, not perfectly, but honestly. Today's video is a slow one. I hope you'll stay with me until the end. Intro to the topic, 0:40 to 2 o'clock. Earlier today, I found myself sitting by the window, watching the world go by, and a strange question came to mind. If there's only one person in this world who truly understands me, does that already make me lucky? At first, it felt like such a small, quiet thought, but the more I sat with it, the louder it became. Because when you think about it, how many people do we really feel seen by? Not the people who like our posts, or say, "I get it," just to be nice, but the ones who actually get us, deep down. And maybe more importantly, do we even feel understood by ourselves? We grow up learning how to speak, how to dress, how to fit in, but no one really teaches us how to be understood. We learn how to present ourselves, how to seem fine, or funny, or easy to be around. But deep inside, many of us carry that aching, quiet wish, "I just want someone to see me." Really see me? Have you ever felt that way? Like you're in a room full of people but still feel alone? Like everyone is speaking, but no one is really listening? That feeling doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human. And sometimes, when even one person listens to you, really listens, you begin to feel like you're allowed to exist just as you are. But what if that person never shows up? What if no one ever truly gets you? There's a reason being understood feels rare. Because to be understood, we have to be seen. And to be seen, we have to show up honestly. But being honest in this world takes courage. It means showing the parts of us that might seem weird, confusing, or too much. And let's be honest, most of us have been told, at some point, that those parts should be hidden. So we start building walls. We smile when we're tired. We say, "I'm fine," when we're falling apart. Have you ever caught yourself doing that? We protect ourselves because it feels safer, but the cost is connection. We hide what we most need someone to love. Back to the original question. If there's only one person who truly understands me, am I already lucky? I think the answer is yes. Yes, you're lucky, because real understanding isn't common. It's not something you can buy, demand, or fake. If you have one person who sees you, holds space for your truth, doesn't try to fix you, and loves you as you are, that's rare. That's beautiful. And honestly, sometimes that one person is enough. Sometimes, knowing that just one soul out there gets you, is all it takes to make this confusing world feel a little more livable. Who is that person for you? And if you don't have them yet, do you believe you deserve to? Let's not pretend it's always easy, though. There's a quiet grief in going through life without that kind of connection. The kind of loneliness that doesn't come from being alone, but from not being known. Have you ever opened up to someone and they just didn't get it? Maybe they changed the subject, or offered advice when you just needed a hug, and you left that conversation feeling more alone than before. That's a painful kind of invisibility. And sometimes we begin to ask, is there something wrong with me? Maybe I'm just too complicated to understand. But that's not true. You're not too much. You're not too strange. You're just waiting for the right person, the right listener. Here's something we often forget. If you want to be understood, sometimes you have to go first. What if today, you became that one person for someone else? What if you chose to listen, really listen, without judgment, without rushing to respond? What if you were the one who said, "You don't have to explain, I hear you"? Because often, the moment we create space for someone else to be fully themselves, we also start creating space for ourselves to be understood. It's a cycle, a soft revolution, and it starts small. Can you remember the last time you truly listened to someone? Or the last time someone looked at you and said, "I understand"? If you're watching this and thinking, "But I don't have anyone like that," I hear you. There are seasons in life when we walk alone, and that loneliness feels heavy. But here's something I want you to hold on to. Not being understood right now doesn't mean you're unlovable. It just means you're still finding your people. Sometimes, that one person comes later. Sometimes, you become that person for yourself first, by being honest in your journal, your art, or your quiet walks. Sometimes, it starts with letting yourself be seen, even just a little bit, even when it feels scary. So let's pause for a second. Wherever you are, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself, who truly understands me? Who makes me feel like I can just be? If a name comes to mind, maybe send them a message. Let them know they matter. And if no name comes up, that's okay. That's honest. That's real. You're not alone in feeling alone. And maybe this video can be a small reminder that you're seen, even if we've never met. So back to that question. If there's only one person in this world who truly understands me, am I already lucky? I think we are. Because in a world that often feels noisy, disconnected, and distracted, one deep connection can be enough to keep us going. One person who sees you, hears you, and stays. That's not small. That's everything. And maybe, just maybe, you're that person for someone else too. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with me. If this video touched something in you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you have someone who truly understands you? Or are you still searching? And if you found comfort here, consider subscribing to The Road Growing Up. This space is for people like us, who feel deeply, who question often, and who are still figuring it out. Until next time, take care of yourself. You matter more than you know.